Hi. I have a very quick full body stretch for you that you can either do first thing in the morning or late at night before going to bed to release any tension and stiffness within the body. We're going to start with some deep breaths, and we're going to use our entire body, so just going to go into butterfly position. We're going to go into this position again, but for right now, just flap your butterfly wings like this. I'm going to take one leg out, just keep your other one still bent next to you, and we're just going to fold over and put our arm over and reach towards it. It's going to stretch out the side of your body along with your hip. At least for me, it stretches out my hip, and you might feel it in the back of your knee as well. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this one, we're going to put our leg on top of our other leg. You can do this in two ways. You can either cross over a bit more like this, or you can have it like this, depending on what feels best for you. I'm going to cross over a bit more, and then we're just going to reach over. Oh, my hip just cracked. And then we're going to just reach as far as you can. You'll feel a point where you can't really go anymore, or if it's starting to hurt, stop and move yourself back a bit. But go as far as feels good, and we're gonna hold it for a few seconds. And again, switching sides. And one side might feel different than the other, so you might prefer to be here on one side or here on the other. It really depends. Your flexibility in your hip is different on each side of your leg. And these stretches do help open up your hip and release tension, because that's where we hold a lot of stress in our bodies, in our shoulders and in our hips. So there will be some shoulder stretches as well. We're just working our way from, instead of from head to toe, from toe to head. Now this is something I should have done earlier, but I forgot. We're gonna do some ankle circles. Just rotate both of them going one way, like in the same direction together. And then we're gonna switch to go in the other direction. I think I did that. Don't listen to my words rather than what I'm doing if I've done it wrong. Now we're going to continue with the feet and stretching those out, because we are balancing on them all the time and it's important to give them some love. So you're just gonna put all your weight on them and lean forward a bit. You can put your hands down, and this is just gonna, especially on the big toe, it's just gonna release some tension that is there. if you're exercising or doing any form of workout, you are putting more pressure on your feet. So it's just a nice release to do this. And it's a part of our body that doesn't get much attention, but gets a lot of use and pain. Now we're gonna move our bodies up a bit and rock back now. And this is gonna stretch out the back of our ankle and going up towards our Achilles, and just stretches it out. And in this position, you can rock back and forth just to find the right spot, and you'll feel like a light kind of release of tension is the best way to describe it, but it shouldn't hurt. If you're feeling any pain, please stop. Okay, now we're gonna quickly stretch out our arms just a little bit, not anything crazy, but just crossing over and pulling, a very standard arm stretch. Switch to the other side. And now we're just gonna do some shoulder circles. 5 going front and back. And then another 5 going back to front. We're just gonna stretch out our hands. You should feel a little bit of pressure right there. And I'm gonna just switch, do the same thing on that side. They should be kind of flat, as if you have them pushed against a wall. Great, just do some circles with them as well. And now, finally, we're gonna move on to the neck. Just gonna push down. You can either have this arm on the ground, or if you want to intensify the stretch of it, you can wrap it around your body. So there's my hand, and your hand will go there. We'll do the same thing on the other side. You can also put your hand on your lap if you want an easier stretch on your neck. If this is feeling like too much, you can always put it here, or the more advanced version with a deeper stretch is to wrap it around. And that's it. You are done. You have stretched out your entire body from toe to head or head to toe. And you should just feel a nice release in your body. You can do this, as I said, first thing in the morning or before you go to bed to relax and release any tension you may have. Bye.